Lincoln, Nebraska. Get loud and say it with me now. This is Monster Jam.
It is time for the first competition of the day, JCB Racing. All 8 drivers have been seated into a bracket based on a random draw. The 4 winners of this round will advance to the semifinals, where they will continue to compete to be crowned the JCB Racing winner. Lincoln, Nebraska, who's ready for JCB Racing?
Let's hear it for Jamie Garner in Overboard. Versus Michaela Telechka in Megalodon.
Your winner, Jamie Gardner, Overboard.
Overboard advancing to the semifinals out of round 1. Taken to the track is Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Versus Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger.
Your winner, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Monster Mutt Dalmatian advancing to the semifinals for the 2nd time here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Next on the track is Brandon Telechka and Just Get Her Done Too. His opponent on the other side, let's hear it for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris.
Your winner, Brandon Telechka, Just Get Her Done Too.
taking a look at the original Super Glue replay there, seeing Brandon Teleshko just get her done too, crossing the finish line first, and he takes the third spot in the semifinals. One spot remaining. Make some noise for Kurt Kramer in hot seat. On the other side of the track, his opponent, MJ Solario, El Toro Loco.
Your winner, MJ Solario, El Toro Loco.
And it's MJ Solario and El Toro Loco taking the final spot in the semifinals. The stage is set. 4 drivers remain here in JCB Racing competition. Gearing up for race number 1 here in the semifinals between Overboard and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. This is the first time they're racing against each other here in the competition.
Monster Jam fans, I hope you are enjoying JCB Racing. I'm here to remind you of another competition we have going on all day long, and of course, that is the race to be crowned the St. Jude Ambassador of the Day. And this is how it's done. If you are feeling the love for your favorite Monster Jam truck or driver, you can show them that love by donating in their name to St. Jude. The winner, the driver that helps raise the most money, will be crowned the winner of the day, St. Jude Ambassador of the Day. You can scan the QR code. It'll be popping up throughout today's event for St. Jude. But now it is time to move on to the JCB semifinal round. The fastest 4 trucks have advanced, and the winners of this round will continue on to the finals and compete for the first 8 points of today's event. Lincoln, Nebraska, who's ready for more JCB racing?
Monster Mutt Dalmatian versus Overboard. Monster Mutt Dalmatian seeking another finals. Very, very close race as we take out the original Super Glue, glued to the action replay. Who do you guys think crossed the finish line first? Let's see it. So close. Who do you guys think won? Yell it out. And your winner advancing to the finals, Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Up next, see who's going to take the last spot in the finals, El Toro Loco or Just Get Her Done 2. They are just about even on the series. 4 wins for El Toro Loco, 5 wins for Just Get Her Done. And And your winner advancing to the finals, make some noise for MJ Solario and El Toro Loco. After an official review, going back over the replay, it was Just Get Her Done 2 crossing the finish line first. So it will be Brandon Teleshko and Just Get Her Done 2 advancing to the finals against Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Monster Jam tracks are built by JCB. Dig deeper, lift higher, and move more with the official heavy equipment partner of Monster Jam, JCB. And now your finals are set.
It all comes down to this. This is the JCB Racing Finals. The winner of this next race will take the first 8 points of today's event. Lincoln, are you ready to meet your JCB Racing Finals contenders?
He won the finals yesterday here in JCB Racing. Can he do it again? Make some noise for Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. He's seeking his 5th win here in JCB Racing. Make some noise for Brandon Teleshko. Just Get Her Done 2. When racing head-to-head, Just Get Her Done 2 is undefeated against Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Will it be the same tonight? And your winner of the JCB Racing competition, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. This is Blake Granger's 21st win here in JCB Racing competition. Taking the first 8 points here of the afternoon and looking to continue his domination here in the Pinnacle Bank Arena.
Congratulations to Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian, currently undefeated here in Lincoln in racing in all competitions. Talk to me about it.
Man, you know, it felt good to go out there. This dirt is so much fun right here in Lincoln, Nebraska. You can literally just throw the truck earlier, never lift around the turn. That's what Monster Jam Racing is all about. Man, I'm having a good time already.
Well, we got the two-wheel skills competition coming up next, and as I said, you are undefeated here. You seem to have a really great grasp on this dirt. What can these fans expect to see from you in two-wheel skills?
Man, you know, we took the two-wheel skills win yesterday. We had a crazy rollover at the end. I want to try to do what I did again yesterday, but get that bad girl in the reverse and save her. So are you guys having fun at Monster Jam? Let me hear you. And hey, two-wheel skills, judgeszone.com. We need you guys on your cell phones scoring us. I want to see a beautiful 10 on that board. I'm going to come out here and drive that puppy dog straight into the ground for all you beautiful Monster Jam fans. But I got one question for you, and I want to hear you guys barking as loud as you can. Where my dogs at? Ooh, ooh.
Keep it going for your JCB Racing winner, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
And after the first event, we're going to take a look at our BKT overall event leaderboard and the point standings after the first competition. You see there, tied for 5th place, Gravedigger, Megalodon, Hotsy, Thunderoris. Losing in the first round, pick up 2 points. Overboard and El Toro Loco going out in the semifinals. They pick up 4 points. It was Just Get Her Done 2 who picks up 7 points. And Monster Mutt Dalmatian with the win, taking the 8 points here over the BKT overall event leaderboard and after the first competition. All right, Monster Jam fans, I got a very, very special fan with me right now. And we're going to play a little game and get everybody involved here. We just saw some JCB racing, but we're going to have another little racing here. I got my man Vonnie right here. Vonnie, we want to play a little game, and we're going to see who's going to win the races, all right? It's going to be very, very simple. All you got to do is pick the winner. You're going to see 3 mini jam, Monster Jam trucks up there. You're going to see El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, and Megalodon. Who do you think is going to win out of those 3?
I feel like Megalodon is going to win.
All right, he's going with Megalodon for the win. Let's find that out. All right, you see him up there. You got El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, and Megalodon. And don't forget, fans, you guys can cheer for your favorite as well, who you think is going to win. All right, Vonnie, you want to count it down with me? When we see the 3 get up on there, we're going to start counting down and get this race started. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Let's get the clock going. Looking for Megalodon to take this race in 3,
2, 1.
Here we go. All right, they're off. And coming out right there, looking like Gravedigger taking the first turn in the lead. And he's coming around. It's Gravedigger out first. But look, coming around the hairpin turn, it's El Toro Loco. He's in the lead right now, coming around the mini jams, Monster Jam, Diamond. Uh-oh, El Toro Loco still in the lead. We need Megalodon for the win. Come on, y'all, cheer for Megalodon. We need Megalodon to win. Coming around the corner here. It's the last time. Oh, El Toro Loco pushes out. It's Megalodon. Megalodon for the win. Across the finish line. Let me get a high five, Vonnie. My man right there. All right, we got Megalodon for the win. And for that, you are going to win an event, post-event meet and greet for your whole family. You and your whole family can go and meet all of the drivers after the show, get autographs, talk to them, and take pictures and do all that. All right? Congratulations. Let me get a high five. I know you got so much stuff in your hand. There you go. Congratulations. Let's hear it for Vonnie right there, winning there. And you, too, can be at the post-event meet and greet. It's time for our second competition of today's event. It's going to be our two-wheel skills challenge where our Monster Jam drivers are going to be coming out and looking to get these Monster Jam trucks to do anything they can do on those 2 BKT tires. That's right, we're looking for all kinds of skills, and got stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks. The driver will get to make 2 attempts each. So make sure you scan that QR code or go to judgeszone.com on your phones, because your scores will determine our winners. But learn more about the moves that you see up there, stoppies, poppers, and wheelies, let's hear it from our drivers. In this competition, your scores will determine our winner. And for more, let's join Tiana in the stands.
That's right, Farouk. This is going to be everybody's first opportunity to score using judgeszone.com. So remember, once a driver completes their run, you're using your phone, going to judgeszone.com, or scanning the QR code up on the video board. Once you're there, you use the code LIN, click submit, and then all you got to do to set a score is slide the BKT tire up or down to the score you want to give based on all of that criteria. Remember, you only got 20 seconds to lock in a score, and most importantly, these drivers are counting on you to score accurately and fairly. So, Monster Jam fans, who's ready for the two-wheel skills challenge?
Don't look now, it's a shark, and it's Michaela Telechka in Megalodon.
It's a fish out of water, Michaela Telechka in Megalodon. Okay, everybody, this is going to be your first chance to score. Using judgeszone.com, scan that QR code, lock in your scores using the code LIN.
Show your love for Michaela Telechka here. Lincoln, as we take a look at the original Super Glue glued to the action replay, 2 hits right here, getting up into the nose wheelie, getting that shark nose down on the ground and moonwalking it across the pod, looking to get these attempts in the first scores on the board here in our two-wheel skills challenge. The score for Megalodon is 7.911. First, 7.991. First place, 8.2 from the experts, 7.7 from the fans for a 7.991. First place for Megalodon. She's blonde to the bone. Let's hear it for Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger. First attempt for Gravedigger, lining up for her second shot.
Let's make some noise for Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Make sure to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger coming out with the nose wheelie, Let her hear you here in the Pinnacle Bank Arena. Moonwalking it out on the pod. Making it happen right here. The score to beat is a 7.991, being held by Megalodon. As Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger looks to take a win here in this competition and get some points up on the board. The score for Gravedigger is, we have a new leader, 8.028. We have a new leader, first place, 8.45 from the experts, 7.605 from the fans, 8.028. First place for Gravedigger. Looking to take to the track and fly high through the sky. Make some noise for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris. Lining up for his first attempt.
Keep it going for Tony Oaks, Thunderoris. Make sure to lock in those scores using the QR code for judgeszone.com.
Thunderoris coming out, looking to balance the technique, moonwalking it across the entire pod. Make some noise for him, Lincoln. Tony Oaks and Thunderoris coming out, laying out a mad two-wheel skills challenge competition right there as he looks to beat the high score right now. The score to beat is a 8.025. The score for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris is, we have a new leader, 9.094. First place, 8.9 from the expert, 9.2 from the fans, for a total score, 9.094. First place for Thunderoris. Your score to beat right now as you look at the two-wheel skills leaderboard, 9.094. Up next, representing Chicago, Illinois, is Kurt Kramer in hot seat. First attempt for Hotsy, one more to go.
Scoring is open for Kurt Kramer in Hotsy. Make sure to lock in those scores using judgeszone.com.
Hotsy coming out looking to get the nose wheelie down, try to get up on those big BKT tires, make it happen out here. 2 attempts here in the 2-wheel skills challenge, looking to beat the score 9.094. Hotsy coming in, looking to make it happen with the red and black flames. The score for Hotsy is 4.013. Fourth place for Hotsy, 5 from the experts, 2.9 from the fans, 4.013, fourth place for Hotsy.
Monster Jam fans, we are about halfway through the 2-wheel skills challenge. I'm here to remind you about our other challenge going on. Of course, that is the St. Jude Challenge. You can donate directly to your favorite Monster Jam truck or driver, and the driver that helps raise the most money for St. Jude will be crowned the St. Jude Ambassador of the Day in pursuit of being crowned the St. Jude Ambassador of the Year at Monster Jam World Finals this 4th of July weekend. You can scan that QR code up on the video board or text ACS East to 785-833.
Next to the competition is none other than Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. One attempt in the books, 1 to go.
Let's make some noise for Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. The scoring is open. Make sure to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Get those scores in right now as we take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. Look at the balance and technique, balancing that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck on those front 2 BKT tires. Blake Granger has won this competition more than any other driver on the series and looking to do it again. Show him your love here in Lincoln. Score to beat is a 9.094. And the score from Monster Mutt Dalmatian is, we have a new leader, 9.243, first place, 9.3 from experts, 9.185 from the fans, 9.243, first place from Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Let's hear it for Brandon Telushka and Just Get Her Done Too.
Let's make some noise for Brandon Telechka. Just get her done too. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Make sure to let us know what you think of those two-wheel skills.
Let's hear it for Brandon Telechka. Just get her done too. Seeking his 5th win. Is looking for his 5th win here in the two-wheel skills challenge. Did he do enough? We're going to see. Get out there, get some good action out there. Great bicycle, one of the hardest tricks to do in the Monster Jam truck with the nice sidewall save. Score to beat is a 9.243. The score for Just Get Her Done 2 is 8.450. Good enough for 3rd place. 8.7 from the experts. 8.1 from the fans for 8.450. 3rd place for Just Get Her Done 2. Up next, representing Boise, Idaho, let's hear it for El Toro Loco, MJ Solario. First hit for El Toro Loco, one more to go.
Get those Toro horns up for MJ Solario, El Toro Loco. Make sure to lock in your scores quickly at judgeszone.com.
Taking a look over here at the two-wheel skills challenge, looking at the replay. MJ Solario, El Toro Loco, show him some love. He went from 2 wheels to 1 wheel, 3 wheels. He does it all right here in the Pinnacle Bank Arena, looking to take down the top score to beat right now, which is 9.243. Did he do enough? We had a great 2-wheel score run here. The score for El Toro Loco is good enough for 2nd place, 9.190, just about 0.3 of a point off of lead. 2nd place for El Toro Loco. Representing the great state of Indiana, let's hear it for Jamie Garner in Overboard. First attempt for overboard.
Let's make some noise for Jamie Gardner overboard. Lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Overboard coming out with a wheelie and then moonwalking it across the pod. Then a big sky wheelie there for Jamie Garner in overboard over the log stack. Got some good verticality there, making it happen. Looking to see if he got the scores to make it happen. The score to beat's a 9.243. Overboard out of Indiana here on the Arena Championship Series East. The score for overboard is good enough for seventh place, 7.469. 8 from the experts, 6.9 from the fans. Seventh place for overboard, which means you're winner of the two-wheel skills challenge for the second time here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Make some noise for Jamie Garner. Make some noise for Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Monster Mutt Dalmatian has dominated this competition. This is his 25th win here in the two-wheel skills challenge. Make some noise for Blake Granger, your two-wheel skills winner.
Congratulations again, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. It's almost like you are unstoppable here in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Man, you know, it's easy to say I'm unstoppable, but in reality, all you Monster Jam fans just got my back on judgeszone.com, and that's what Monster Jam's all about. You guys get to be a part of the event, and you guys helped me take that win, so thank you guys.
Well, we only got one competition left, and that is, of course, Monster Jam Freestyle. Tell us, what are we gonna see?
Man, we took the freestyle win last night, and we drove that truck as hard as we possibly could for 75 seconds. That body's ready to come off. I'm gonna run that truck into the ground, but I want you guys on your feet making noise. Let me hear you.
Well, congratulations again, Blake Granger. I know these fans can't wait to see it. Let's make some noise one more time. Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian currently undefeated here in Lincoln, Nebraska, winning the first 3 and then winning the first 2 competitions today, JCB Racing and the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. It is officially halftime here at Monster Jam. This is the perfect chance for you to head on up to the concourse and pick up your favorite Monster Jam merchandise, plush toys, t-shirts, die-cast Spin Master trucks, and so much more. And we're coming up, we got a halftime report for more Monster Jam and also our superstars of freestyle motocross. So don't go anywhere right now. It is officially halftime at Monster Jam.
Lincoln, these are the craziest guys in here. Let me tell you, they're insane because what they are about to do defies gravity. They are about to fly from one side of the arena to the other, performing some of the highest flying tricks. But they're kind of like Tinkerbell. You see, they need applause to keep on going. So that means the louder we are, the higher they are gonna fly. So I need every single person in this arena to make some noise. That was pretty good. You might be the loudest crowd we've had yet. But you know what? Let's meet these riders. Coming up first, we got Brendan Reardon. Next up, from Chicago, it's AJ Rosebrill. From South Florida, we have Cameron Sepulveda. And last night's winner, we got Josh Hedford. Now these guys are just gonna get in a few more practice jumps before we get this competition started. If you have one of those checkered flags, I just saw one in the crowd, wave them up in the air so they can see it. Okay, everybody, they're gonna get in one more practice jump, and then we're gonna get into some competition. I'm excited. Are you excited? Well, I think they are warmed up and ready to go, which means it is time for the FMX Best Trick Competition. Each of these riders is going to have one attempt to throw down their best high-flying trick while going from one side of the arena to the other. But remember, here at Monster Jam, you are the official judges. So that means once a rider lands on the ramp, you are going to judgeszone.com to lock in your score for what you think is the best trick. But remember, there can only be one winner. So, Lincoln, Nebraska, are you ready for the FMX Best Trick Competition?
Sounds like you're ready. I'm ready. We're all ready. So let's get it started here. Representing with the 228 on his back, out of Worcester, Massachusetts. Let's hear it for Brendan Reardon.
Brendan Reardon is making his way to the ramp. He is looking to get a win here at the FMX Best Trick Competition. Going first here in the lineup. I need everybody to make some noise. Brendan Reardon with a cliffhanger. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. You know, cliffhanger holding on with nothing but the ankles to the handlebar. That's pretty tricky. Let us know what you think at judgeszone.com.
Nice high flying trick right there from Brendan with the 228. Coming out here looking to lay down a high score to see if he can win with the cliffhanger. The score for Brendan Reardon is good enough for first place is a 7.664. 7.664 first place for Brendan Reardon. Up next on the 78 bike, representing the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, let's hear it for AJ Rosebrill.
AJ Rosebrill wants you to get loud. AJ Rosebrill making his way to the ramp. As Farouk said, he is from Chicago. He loves a deep dish pizza. And I know he is excited to give you the greatest jump he's got. Let's make some noise. That was a knock flip by AJ Rosebrill. Make sure to lock in your score at judgeszone.com.
Coming in with the combination trick, taking the 1 foot off while doing the backflip. AJ Roseborough coming out looking to take the best trick competition and get a high score here in Pinnacle Bank Arena. The score for AJ is 8.110. We have a new leader, first place for AJ Roseborough, 8.110. Up next, on the blue number 3 bike, make some noise from all the way South Florida, it's Cameron Sepulveda.
Cameron Sepulveda has the loudest bike in this building, which means we have to be even louder. There you go. Cameron Sepulveda is from South Florida, where he likes to spend his time hanging out with his German Shepherd, Axel. He's looking to get a win here for all of you fans in Lincoln. Let's show him some love and make some noise. Scoring is open for Cameron Sepulveda. Make sure to let us know what you think of that trick at judgeszone.com.
Cameron Sepulveda on the number 3 bike coming out hot with a nice super flip right there, clicking the heels with a nice combination as he goes with the back flip. Looking to score to beat 8.110. The score for Cameron Sepulveda is, we have a new leader, 9.004. First place for Cameron Sepulveda. And with 1 rider left to go, he's out of Asheville, North Carolina, looking to lay down the best trick and take the win. Let's hear it for Josh Hetford.
Josh Hetford is looking to defend his title. He was last night's winner in the FMX Best Trick competition. Will he do it again? Let's make some noise. Scoring is open for Josh Hetford. Make sure to let us know what you think at judgeszone.com.
And Josh Hetford coming out just flying through the air here. Trying to figure out what trick that was, just fly through the air. The score for Josh Hetford is 5.256, which means you're winner of the best trick competition. Make some noise for Cameron Sepulveda. Hey, Cameron Sepulveda.
Lincoln, it's time for the grand finale. So I need all of you to stay loud because this is the FMX trains. These guys are flying from one side of the arena to the other without stopping. So we gotta get loud and keep cheering them on. If you're ready, make some noise. Here they come. Remember, the louder we are, the higher they're gonna fly, but I think the louder we are, the crazier they're gonna go with these tricks. So, Monster Jam fans, I need you to give them all the love you got. Here they come. That was a whip train. Remember, these bikes are going in one continuous train without stopping. But I think we can get even louder. Here they come. Make some noise. They only got one more train left, and then they are going home. This is it for the riders of your freestyle motocross team. Lincoln, you've been a wonderful, amazing, loud crowd. Let's send these guys home with all the love we have. Once again, these have been the incredible, the insane, the defying physics riders of your freestyle motocross team. Brendan Reardon, AJ Roseborough, Cameron Sepulveda, and Josh Edford.
Lincoln, Nebraska, let's give it up one more time for your superstars of freestyle motocross.
Let's get our winner, Cameron Sepulveda, up here on the pod. Cameron has been battling it out all season long against Josh Edford for these wins. Josh won last night. Cameron, you took today's win, which means we are going into, I believe, week 4 of a tiebreaker, breaking the tie tonight at our next event. Cameron, talk to these fans about the trick you did.
Yeah, me and Josh have been going back and forth for the past couple of weeks. The trick I did was a Superman backflip. I don't know what happened. He was probably going to do something big and just kind of had a little hiccup. But yeah, Superman backflip, it's been my go-to trick for the past couple of weeks, and it's getting the job done, so keep it going.
Well, you know, we talked at the beginning of this year, and you were telling me how you're always striving to grow and be better and learn new skills, new tricks. Tell me, what is in the future for you when it comes to a trick?
Anything and everything. I want to learn every single trick that I possibly can before I retire one day.
Well, before we even think about retiring, you know, you're just starting out in this incredible FMX career, and there might be some people out there who want to pursue this as well. What would be your #1 piece of advice?
Best piece of advice is just stay safe, wear a good helmet, good pair of boots, knee braces, have fun, trust yourself, be confident when you ride, and just have fun, because that's why we do it.
Well, congratulations again. Let's give it up one more time for your FMX Best Trick winner, Cameron Sepulveda. We've reached the pinnacle of today's event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. Make sure to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Let her hear it, Lincoln, Nebraska. Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger coming out here, flying through the air. Laying down 75 seconds of straight carnage out there on the track, using all the obstacles to get some points here. The score for Gravedigger is 8.554, 875 from the experts, 835 from the fans, 8554. First place for Gravedigger. He's got more freestyle wins than any other Monster Jam driver on this series. It's Tony Oaks and Thunderoris. "33 seconds, gonna get our US HRA officials out here to clean up the track. And they're gonna get this party started here. 33 seconds left on the clock. Let's give a round of applause for our officials out there, the US HRA officials. Show them some love, dragging off those heavy pieces of the body. And now it's time for some more Monster Jam freestyle.
Let him hear you roar! It's Tony Oaks Thunderoris! Make sure to lock in your scores, Monster Jam fans. Judgeszone.com.
As you can see right there, Tony Oaks and Thunderoris driving it into the ground, making it happen out here, driving flying high through the arena, losing the body parts. Got it all going right here. Let them hear it. Let me hear you roar. Score to beat is an 8.554. The score for Thunderoris is 9.356. We have a new leader. First place, 9.6 from the experts, 9.88 from the fans for a 9.356. First place for Thunderoris. Monster Jam fans looking for more excitement? Head to monsterjam.com for all the latest news, kids, activities, and exclusive merch. You can find everything you need to keep the Monster Jam action going, from upcoming shows to in-depth truck and driver profiles, behind-the-scenes content, and of course, get your tickets to the Monster Jam World Finals going down July 4th weekend for the first time in Salt Lake City, Utah. Visit monsterjam.com today. And as you see the freestyle competition leaderboard, Gravedigger in second place, Thunderoris currently with your score to beat right now here in Monster Jam freestyle competition with a score of 9.356. Don't forget to go to your judgeszone.com to scan the QR code and get up on the Judges Zone so you can get those scores in for your Monster Jam driver.
Monster Jam fans, the time has come to crown our St. Jude Ambassador of the Day. And what better timing, because the man, the myth, the legend is right there. Your St. Jude Ambassador is Tony Oaks and Thunderoris.
Here to knock out the competition, out of Chicago, it's Kurt Kramer in hot seat.
Make some noise for Kurt Kramer in hot seat. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Make sure to lock in your scores quickly in the next 20 seconds.
Coming in hot seat is Kurt Kramer out of the Windy City, looking to get his first win here in Monster Jam Freestyle here on the Arena Championship Series East. The score to beat is a 9.356, being held down right now by Thunder Roars. The score for hot seat is 4.904. Third place for hot seat with a 4.904. He's got 11 victories. Looking for his third competition win for a sweep is Blake Granger and Monster Mud Dalmatian.
Shedding his fur for the summer, it's Blake Granger, Monster Mud Dalmatian. Make sure to lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Blake Granger and Monster Mud Dalmatian seeking his 12th Monster Jam Freestyle win. Already has one here in Lincoln, Nebraska at the Pinnacle Bank Arena. Show him your love here as he left puppy parts all over the arena here. Getting to come right out through the front window because he has no window shield right now. The score to beat is currently 9.104. The score from Monster Mutt Dalmatian is, we have a new leader. First place, 9.435. 9.5 from the experts, 9.374 from the fans for a 9.435 total score. First place, your new leader, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Halfway through the competition, we're taking a look at the freestyle competition leaderboard. Hotsy in fourth, Gravedigger in third, Thunderoris just got pushed down to second place after Monster Mutt Dalmatian and Blake Granger came out and ripped it. Just less than 1/10 of a point ahead of Thunderoris. Your score to beat, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, 9.435. Up next, don't look now, this is Shark, Michaela Telechka in Megalodon.
Let's give it up for that shark attack by Michaela Telechka Megalodon. Lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Let her hear it, Lincoln. Give her some love right here. As you take a look at the original Super Glue glued to the action replay, flying through the air, losing the dorsal fin and the tail fin. Nobody needs those when you're a great driver like Michaela Telechka and the shark, flying through the air and ending it with a great bicycle and a good sidewall save. The score from Megalodon is good enough for fourth place. Is an 8.018, 8.1 from the experts, 7.9 from the fans, 8.018. Fourth place for Megalodon.
Monster Jam fans, once again, give it up for these USHRA safety tech officials that put in all this work. You got Matt Zoomer and Wendy Conlon. Make some noise!
Looking to best his sister's score and everybody else's. It's Brandon Telechka and Just Get Her Done Too.
get her done too. Make sure to lock in your scores quickly at judgeszone.com.
Let's give it up for Brandon Teleshka. All of our Monster Jam drivers coming out here, leaving it all out on the track, including Brandon and Just Get Her Done too. Coming out here with some great moves, great bicycle there at the end with the crazy sidewall save. Making it happen out here on the track. 75 seconds of Monster Jam freestyle action. The score for Just Get Her Done 2 is good enough for third place, 8.610. Total score, experts give them 8.725, fans 8.5 for 8.610. Third place for Just Get Her Done 2. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. Get your bull horns up in the air for MJ Solario and El Toro Loco. Monster Jam fans, the red and gray plastic is called our safety holes, and we were asked that you please refrain from putting anything on the safety holes, any items or personal feet, hands, anything. Please keep everything off the safety hole that is there for your safety and your protection. Thank you.
Make some noise for MJ Solario, El Toro Loco. Scoring will be open now at judgeszone.com. Make sure to lock in your scores.
El Toro Loco coming out for a fierce 25 seconds out here on the track. Tried to get that save there off the last jump. Couldn't quite save it, but still, did he do enough to make it happen? Going off the 8-pack there, getting a big sky wheelie. And there it is right there. You see trying to get the save off of the sidewall. Looking for the score to be right now 9.435. Being held by Monster Mutt Dalmatian as we get the recovery for El Toro Loco. The score for El Toro Loco is 7.028. He got a 6.75 from the experts, 7.3 from the fans. Sixth place for El Toro Loco. BKT is the official tire of Monster Jam. One-stop shop for all your off-highway tire solutions with amazing quality and value. Check out the wide selection of BKT tires ranging from ATV to agriculture and giant earth mover tires online at bkt-tires.com. Taking a look at the Monster Jam freestyle competition leaderboard here with one driver remaining. Will he be able to top the best score? The top score to beat right now is a 9.435, being held by Monster Mutt Dalmatian and Blake Granger. If he holds on, he will sweep today's competition and be undefeated here in the Pinnacle Bank Arena through 6 competitions. It's the man, the myth, the legend. Let's hear it for Jamie Garner in Overboard. Welcoming into the arena, he comes to show you what the red, white, and blue can do.
Some noise for Jamie Garner Overboard. Make sure to lock in those scores at judgeszone.com. Monster Jam fans, this is your last time to score.
Jamie Garner in Overboard coming out here right now, making it happen, showing you what the red, white, and blue pickup can do out here on the board. Nice action right there. To score for Overboard is good enough for sixth place, 7.519. It's a 7.519, sixth place for Jamie Garner in Overboard, which means your winner of Monster Jam Freestyle and your BKT overall event champion. Make some noise for Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. This is Blake Granger's 67th overall competition win and his 24th BKT overall event championship of the season.
Congratulations, Blake Granger and the entire Monster Mutt Dalmatian team. That's 2 sweeps in a row.
Man, you know, it's so awesome to come out here to Lincoln, Nebraska and get treated so amazingly by every one of you Monster Jam fans. Judgeszone.com. I couldn't do it without each and every one of you, so we appreciate you guys. But you know what? I owe it to these guys right here. They worked their butts off to make sure that Monster Mutt Dalmatian truck comes out here week in and week out and throws it down just like it did here tonight. But I want to hear you guys roar. Did you guys have fun tonight? Let me hear you. And hey, we got one more tonight, 7 p.m., monsterjam.com. Come see us. That truck's ready. That body's done. I'm going to run it into the ground even harder than I did tonight. And I want to hear this entire crowd barking one last time. Where my dogs at? Hoo, hoo.
There you have it. A big congratulations right there to Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian team, as they now have won 5 consecutive events going back to last week in Des Moines, Iowa. Will they keep it going? Currently, he's on a streak to sweep the entire competition here in Lincoln. Will it happen? We're going to find out later today, as we got one more competition coming up. That's going to do it here for Monster Jam for this afternoon. This is your last chance to head on out to the concourse and pick up your favorite Monster Jam merchandise, t-shirts, hats, masks, plush toys, die-cast Spin Master trucks, and so much more. And don't forget to go to monsterjam.com For tickets, keep up with our digital content, player profiles, driver profiles, and everything more, including July 4th weekend, getting you to Monster Jam World Finals 24 in Salt Lake City, Utah. We'll see you there. For Tiana Cohen, I'm Farouk Tahid. We'll see you at the next Monster Jam.
The keys in the ignition, so drivers fire your engines. It's a battle to the end. Never give up, never give in. It's grit and guts, dirt and dust. Get out your seat and put your hands up. Let's ride, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right. Let's go, this is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam, Jam, Jam. Yeah. It's wheelies and backflips, donuts and burnouts and walk-its. Full throttle, head to head. You be the judge of which truck's gonna win. Let's ride, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right. Let's go, this is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam, Jam, Jam. When I say monster, you say jam. Monster, monster. Yeah, when I say monster, you say jam. Monster, monster. Let's ride, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right. Let's go, this is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster